Chosen one. The air has started to change. The walls know before you do. Something unseen has entered the corridor of time, carrying a folder with your name embossed in light. Files once sealed are opening in the heavens. Every unspoken act, every quiet decision, every unseen moment of honesty is being reviewed by a presence older than government and stronger than fear. The director of truth is on his way, not to accuse, to confirm, not to expose, to exonerate. He does not travel with sirens or headlines. He moves through silence, through the pause between your breaths, through the subtle gravity that fills a room when the unseen enters. You felt it, that pressure on the soul that isn't guilt but recognition. It is the weight of being noticed by eternity. The visit was scheduled long before your birth. Heaven wrote this meeting into your story the moment you chose integrity over convenience. Every time you acted rightly when no one watched, a new page was added to your file. Now the audit is here, not to measure your sin, but your sincerity. So when the lights flicker, when the night hums with that electric stillness, do not fear. It is not danger arriving. It is confirmation walking toward your door. The secret director does not knock with hands. He knocks with memory. And when he enters, the entire house of your past will stand to attention. Luke 12, verse 2. Nothing is hidden that will not be revealed. He doesn't arrive in chaos. He arrives in clarity. No alarms, no footsteps, just a quiet rearranging of atmosphere. The air itself begins to feel intelligent, as though it's reading you. The director steps through dimensions like a whisper wrapped in authority. His badge is made of memory, and his eyes carry the hue of consequence. He lays no hand on paper, yet every act you perform flickers into view, holograms of honesty, flashes of mercy, moments of restraint when anger tried to take command. These are your evidence. The world never applauded them, but heaven documented each one. You see, every prayer you thought evaporated was archived. Every time you forgave in secret, it was notarized in light. The laboratory of truth is now your living room. The audit is not to intimidate, but to validate. It's heaven's way of saying, we saw you when no one did. The director reviews your heart like a case file, compassion logged, forgiveness stamped, loyalty signed by your own endurance. And when he speaks, it's not with sound, but with sensation. His voice feels like a memory waking up, the remembrance that you were never unnoticed. He tells you, your record is not perfect, but it is faithful. The motive outweighs the mistake. This is not interrogation, it's invitation. You're not being cross-examined. You're being confirmed. The director isn't searching for faults. He's revealing proofs. Every scar becomes evidence of survival. Every delay becomes data of patience. Every heartbreak is filed under development phase, complete. You've always wondered if heaven keeps score. Now you know, not to punish, but to preserve. For integrity is the only credential that survives divine scrutiny. When the unseen inspector calls, it is not an investigation. It is an invitation. Heaven never audits the unimportant. It only reviews what it plans to promote. The secret director doesn't come to condemn. He comes to elevate. He arrives with a briefcase full of truth, and every page inside bears your initials in gold. He reads aloud your moments of endurance, as if they were testimonies before a court of angels. This one, he says, held the line when storms were loud. This one refused corruption when silence was easier. This one chose patience over pride. And the room of eternity nods. They mark your file verified by fire. The systems of men measure success by numbers and noise. Heaven measures by alignment and authenticity. The director knows this difference. While the world sees delay, he sees diligence. While the world calls it weakness, he names it wisdom. The greatest promotion is often disguised as inspection, for heaven must confirm the vessel before it crowns it. Chosen one, the call is not random. When the director arrives, he brings both remembrance and reward. He doesn't question your worth. He proves it. Every test you've endured was preparation for this clearance. You've been under quiet observation, not for punishment, but for confirmation. So when you feel the sudden awareness of being watched, not by people, but by presence, stand still. It's not paranoia, it's prophecy. The supervisor of souls has entered your timeline. His purpose, to reconcile heaven's records with your current reality. The files are aligning. Your past, your pain, your persistence, all matching in divine symmetry. Soon, your name will be moved from under review to approved for revelation. Scriptural anchor, Luke 12, verse 2. Nothing is hidden that will not be revealed, nor anything secret that will not be made known. Click join to walk among the first chosen ones, those who welcome divine inspection with open hands, who understand that heaven's audit is not judgment but recognition. Stand ready, for when truth visits, only the genuine remain glowing. You'll know the visit has begun not by thunder, but by tranquility. It starts in the smallest shifts, the silence that feels alive, the peace that arrives before explanation. The director's presence does not announce itself through noise. It rearranges your atmosphere until even your heartbeat sounds deliberate. You'll notice forgotten kindness returning to your memory. Faces you forgave years ago will drift into your thoughts, not with pain, but with peace. That's the audit taking inventory, closing emotional cases you never knew were still open. Strangers may reach out with unexpected gratitude. People you help without recognition may suddenly remember. These aren't coincidences. They're reports being finalized. Heaven is matching deeds to outcomes, aligning actions with unseen blessings. Even technology may behave strangely, lights dimming, clocks pausing, subtle reminders that something larger is syncing with your space. The unseen realm is formatting your environment for the inspection, and inside you a calm authority rises. Not arrogance, but assurance, the knowing that you no longer need to explain yourself, because truth is preparing to testify on your behalf. At night, you might feel a subtle pulse in the air, as if the room itself inhales. You're not imagining it. That's the director reviewing the atmosphere around your integrity. Your soul is being measured not in perfection, but in purity of intent. The physical world reacts when the spiritual files are opened. Sudden order replaces chaos. Old conflicts resolve with no human effort. Money owed finds its way back. Apologies arrive like delayed mail finally delivered. Every good thing you sowed is being located. The system of justice unseen by man is cross-referencing every loss. The visit isn't random, it's restitution. These are the signs, chosen one. Unexplainable calm before confession. Messages from those who once wronged you. Dreams of light pouring through doors once locked. The awareness that you've been forgiven, even before you knew you needed it. Heaven is not reviewing your failures. It's confirming your faithfulness. When peace becomes the loudest sound, the director is already in the room. The director does not arrive without reason. Every visitation in heaven's history follows a pattern: revelation, reconciliation, and release. This is not surveillance. It is succession. He comes to close cases that have kept you tied to outdated chapters, to stamp the file of your past with one final word: resolved. You have been under quiet review for years, not because you were guilty, but because heaven was protecting the integrity of your promotion. Every delay, every unanswered prayer, every season of silence was not neglect. It was documentation. The moment you questioned if heaven had forgotten you was the exact moment the director took notes. Now he returns, not with accusation, but with affirmation. You will not be interrogated. You will be cleared. Heaven is declaring that your name is no longer pending. Your story is entering the archive of proven souls, those who endured temptation, preserved truth, and refused to counterfeit goodness, even when rewards seemed distant. The visit is heaven's formal way of saying, the investigation is complete. Every wound that bled in silence is now filed under evidence of faith. Every time you forgave without apology is marked Exhibit A, mercy manifested. This is why the atmosphere feels weighty, why memories resurface, why peace arrives before answers. The director is not only reviewing your record, he is preparing to reward it. You are about to receive the clearance required for the next level of assignment. Understand this, chosen one. When the director comes, he never leaves things as he found them. He rearranges the unseen order. Old accusations are deleted. Hidden approvals are released. By the time he departs, your destiny will read authorized for advancement. Chosen one. Before the director crosses your threshold, there is preparation to be done. Heaven's visitor does not walk into cluttered atmospheres. The rooms of your heart, must be in order. Tidy the archives of your soul. Delete resentment. File forgiveness. Sweep bitterness from the corners where it hides behind memory. The inspection is mercy disguised as formality. The director is not seeking spotless perfection. He is looking for readiness. A willing heart is a clean room. Every unspoken grudge is a locked drawer that delays the process. Open it now. Let the air of honesty circulate. Reconcile what you can. Release what you can't. The visit is near. It is not a time to panic. It's a time to polish. Every act of humility shines like glass before his arrival. When he enters, he will not ask about your comfort. He will look for your alignment. Even your environment will respond. You may feel the urge to organize, to simplify, to refresh the space around you. Do not ignore it. The physical mirrors the spiritual. As you prepare your home, you prepare your frequency. Stand ready when night deepens. Keep your inner lights on. The inspection is not to expose darkness, but to see how faithfully you've guarded the flame. The director visits not the perfect, but the prepared. Make room. He is closer than sound, nearer than breath. You are not the suspect in this story. You are the subject. You are not being interrogated. You are being verified. The director didn't come to expose your weakness, but to reveal your worth. For too long, you've seen yourself through the lens of trial, not testimony. But heaven's record lists you under a different title. Authentic under pressure. Chosen one, you are not on trial. You are the evidence. Every time you chose compassion over convenience, the unseen realm took note. Every time you stood in silence rather than retaliate, a light appeared beside your name. What the world mistook for defeat was actually documentation of integrity. The audit is not punishment, it's promotion. Heaven audits before it authorizes. Before every new level of authority, the director ensures that your foundation can bear the weight of blessing. You are not being tested for sin. You are being confirmed for stewardship. Truth is not your enemy, it is your witness. It testifies on your behalf when words fail. When the director opens your file, he reads your endurance as excellence, your patience as prophecy, your survival as success. And this is the revelation most miss. You were never waiting for heaven to approve you. Heaven was waiting for you to believe that you already were. The director's visit is a mirror moment. What he reveals is not new information. It's divine verification. You are not the mistake you regret. You are not the rumor you survived. You are not the failure others recorded. You are the evidence that light can live inside imperfection and still remain pure. So when truth knocks, don't hide. Stand tall. Say, here I am, exactly as created. For this is a moment where identity meets integrity, and the verdict is always the same, verified by heaven. The visitation doesn't just whisper to your mind. It rewrites your atmosphere, your body, your emotions. Your surroundings begin to react like instruments tuned to a higher frequency. The spiritual and physical worlds start moving in rhythm again. These are the signs that the director of truth is near. You may feel a gentle pulse under your skin. Not fear, not adrenaline, but awareness. Your heartbeat syncs with something larger. Warmth rises in your chest when you speak truth. Chills run through you when falsehood approaches. The body becomes an antenna for honesty. Goosebumps arrive at strange hours, most often in stillness. It's not cold, it's confirmation. The unseen has entered proximity. Some nights you'll wake between 2 and 3, sensing quiet movement, as if the air itself were organizing. Dreams of corridors, elevators, or offices of light may follow. Scenes of divine administration where your name is on the agenda. Objects may shift slightly. Lights flicker for a second. Small things go missing only to return to clearer places. These are symbolic rearrangements, reflections of your internal reordering. The visit reshapes not just your thoughts, but the energy around you. Your emotions follow suit. Sudden calm replaces old anxiety. Tears appear without sadness. They're the body's release of spiritual static. You'll feel lighter, clearer, sharper. The director's proximity clears static from the soul like dust from glass. And listen, you will begin to hear truth in everyday sounds. The hum of a refrigerator, the rhythm of rain, the quiet click of a clock. Each becomes part of the same coded message. You are seen. You are measured. You are ready. When these signs appear, do not fear. It means the audit is active, the inspection underway, the verification unfolding. Heaven doesn't need your permission, only your awareness. Stay conscious, stay clean, stay calm. Chosen one, if what you felt in these words resonates in your bones, then the audit has already begun. This is your moment to acknowledge it publicly, to mark your alignment in the records of both realms. Nothing activates divine confirmation faster than deliberate agreement. This is not superstition. It's synchronization. When you speak faith aloud, heaven records a sound. When you act with intention, the invisible begins to organize. That is why every visitation carries a simple but sacred command: respond. If this message burns like recognition inside you, declare your readiness. Whisper into the room, my record is clean. My mission is verified. Write it down. Say it again. Let your word stamp the invisible document. Heaven does not respond to silence. It responds to signatures. Faith is your signature. Gratitude is your ink. And if you feel led, seal it with action. Click Super Thanks and sow your $20 seed as your declaration that you believe the inspection has turned into inauguration. Every symbolic act becomes an echo in eternity. You are not buying favor. You are broadcasting faith. Type Amen if you're ready. Speak I receive my clearance if you feel the shift. Heaven is listening. The director is still in the room. You are not waiting for approval. You are standing in it. You are not defending your record. You are displaying it. And from this moment on, your life itself will serve as a certification. Now that the review is complete and your record shines, the director leaves behind a set of sacred instructions. They are not laws, but alignments, guidelines to help you walk in the clarity you've just been confirmed for. First, speak truth precisely. Words are living signatures in the unseen. Every exaggeration, every careless promise, every whispered complaint becomes a document. When you speak, imagine the director recording your tone. Let honesty be your rhythm and intention your punctuation. Second, act as though every moment is evidence. Because it is. Integrity isn't what you show the world. It's how you behave when only the heavens are watching. Each time you choose patience over pride, the files above your name grow brighter. Third, protect your peace as if it were classified. Not everyone deserves access to your atmosphere. Silence can be sacred. Keep it clear of gossip and fear. Remember, integrity loses power when shared with chaos. Fourth, carry humility like clearance credentials. The verified walk differently, not with arrogance, but authority wrapped in calm. When people sense your composure, they will feel heaven's order without needing explanation. Finally, live transparently. Don't hide your growth, but don't broadcast your pain. The world will try to interpret your verification as luck or deception. Let your results speak louder than defense. When truth is your armor, reputation is automatic. Chosen one, this is your new standard. Precision over performance, calm over clamor, faith over validation. You have been declared genuine. Now walk as proof. Each day is an extension of the audit, a chance to confirm the integrity heaven already knows you carry. Lord of truth, eternal director, keeper of records both seen and unseen, we stand before you in awe. You who measure motives more than moments, who read hearts more than headlines, who knows the weight of every silent choice. We thank you for visiting the inner chambers of our lives, not condemn, but to confirm. You have walked through our memories like corridors of light, and you have declared, nothing good was wasted. You have taken every hidden act of compassion, every whispered prayer, every restrained reaction, and you have filed them under faithful. Now, as this visitation concludes, seal its impact. Let the chosen ones who hear these words feel the weight lift off their shoulders. Replace the noise of accusation with the melody of assurance. Where there was uncertainty, let there now be clarity. Where there was delay, let there now be divine timing. Where there was confusion, let there now be clean understanding. We ask, not for recognition, but for readiness. Teach us to walk in verified peace, to handle purpose with precision, to speak gently, to move intentionally. Let our daily lives become the audit report that heaven proudly displays. Forgive us for doubting that you were watching. Forgive us for believing we were forgotten. Now that the files are open and the verdict is clear, give us courage to live like those already approved. Let our breath become testimony. Our decisions become signatures of truth. Our presence become proof that integrity still stands unshaken in a crumbling world. And to every chosen one reading this now, lift your head. Your clearance has been granted. Your name has been moved from pending to published. You are not under review. You are under reward. Type Amen to seal your clearance. Click Join to stand with the first chosen ones, those verified by light and promoted through truth. Click Super Thanks to declare, the director has visited. I am confirmed. The secret director was never a man in a suit. He was the principle of truth itself. The spirit of integrity that walks through the corridors of destiny to see who still stands honest when no one's applauding. You are found genuine. You are found ready. And from this moment on, when others see you, they will feel it. That quiet, unspoken authority that only verified souls carry. You are not waiting for recognition. You are the recognition. Your life has become evidence that light, once tested, only shines brighter. So walk in that glow, chosen one. The inspection is over. The record is sealed, approved, confirmed, cleared.